Rutland update. Rutland has a new mayor. We take a look back at a debate that was held earlier in February. Plus, Cub Scouts put their handiwork to the test. Which derby is the fastest? And the Stafford Technical Center robotics team travels to New Hampshire. We have complete coverage of the event. Find out all this and more. Stay tuned. You're watching STCN.
STCN presents the Rutland Update. News with Kevin Richer and Kaylee Gilbert. Weather with Kevin Richer. Sports, Colin Hurst. You are watching Vermont's only student-run newscast, STCN.
Welcome to the Rutland Update. I'm Kevin Richer.
And I'm Kaylee Gilbert. Thanks for joining us.
Last night, voters in Rutland took to the polls for Town Hall Meeting Day. The major issues, school budget, and who will be the next mayor. The Rutland Herald is reporting that Rutland voters chose to re-elect Mayor Christopher Lewis to fifth term in office. Lewis beat out David Allaire by 500 votes. Voters also passed the Rutland City Public School budget and the city budget last night. Even though the town of Rutland has elected a new mayor, in February, the Rutland Young Professionals held a mayoral debate at the College of St. Joseph's. We haven't had a chance to show this story yet. Kaylee Gilbert reports on the key topics of the event.
We hope to use this debate to hear our candidates' vision of the area's future.
The Rutland Young Professionals 2015 mayoral debate, hosted at the College of St. Joseph's, took place last Wednesday. The three candidates, incumbent Mayor Christopher Lewis,
and who is best positioned to lead us forward.
City Board Alderman President Dave Allaire,
on the future of the city. I'm a candidate for mayor because I truly believe that Rutland's best days are ahead.
and Cam Johnston
Is that if you were really interested in serious change, I'm the only candidate will do that.
discussed the issues in Rutland City and their plans to correct them.
Land we have in the city, which is why I've been extremely supportive of the solar development projects on properties that are otherwise unusable. We were able to maximize the property taxes associated with those properties, and we need to continue on that road. We also need to develop more business incentives to encourage jobs growth in the city.
Some of the issues discussed were funding the city and taxes, making a healthy and livable community, Rutland economic growth, how to improve communication with the public, and top priorities on Rutland's infrastructure.
Both ends, ironically enough, they're on both sides, that the aldermans have not really cut the budget the way they should, and the real difficulty is how you make this a downtown livable place is to make it walkable, and we have to have pedestrian safety.
And I've also like to encourage folks to get involved, in particular in the budget process. I think that that's one of the areas where it can be difficult when the public gets involved toward the end. When the budget has been all put together, the mayor has put together the budget, he's given it to the Board of Aldermen, and then the end result is the public has to make a determination about whether or not they ought to vote yes or no. And that can be, for folks who are working all the time, who don't have the time to put into really studying that can be a very challenging exercise. So
Even the audience got a chance to ask questions.
Not willing to invest in recreational opportunities because, frankly, the older generation want their children to stay in Rutland.
This was the first debate of 2015 and was filmed live on STCN.
On some occasions. But I think the real issue is that you have to, and it was even proposed that they actually have Board of Aldermen meetings in different parts of the city. And I would heavily do that I would actually encourage 300, I think we ought to have town meeting, which is actually a town meeting.
talk with your alderman that you see on the street. Everybody knows some of the aldermen or one of us, and talk about what your concerns are. And I think that that's the way you can open up the dialogue.
Kaylee Gilbert, STCN.
Again, the Rutland Herald is reporting that Christopher Lewis will serve his fifth term in office. For complete coverage of Town Hall Day, visit our website, staffordonline.org.
The Castleton Fire Department has been getting a facelift that projects it almost complete. STCN's Kevin Richer has an update on this project.
It's not worth the amount of money that it would cost to fix it up.
Firefighter Brent Clark has called this building home for many years, but now a new station is being built because this one isn't fitting their needs.
It's way too tight on space.
When the fire department moves here in May, this space is going to be a lot bigger and a lot safer than the old location.
We also put in a separate gear room. Here you can see all of our gears lined up on the wall, so people are trying to get dressed while fire trucks are leaving, and it makes it dangerous. The new fire station, we won't have that, so all the way around it's going to be a safer building.
Even with a slight increase in taxes over the next 20 years, the community was very supportive of the $1.5 million fire station.
We are very thankful for them approving the bond and building us a new fire station. I can't say that enough.
Kevin Richer, STCN.
If all goes well, the fire department will be moving by the end of May.
Stafford Technical Center will be hosting the community tomorrow night. The event begins at 5 with a tour of the new STEM lab. You can also take a bus to go and look at the Stafford House construction site. There will be a barbecue starting at 5:30. At 6, the community is invited to tour all the programs at Stafford. For questions, visit our website, staffordonline.org, and then click on the upcoming events on the right side of the screen.
It seemed that kids had a rush of excitement last Friday night at Christ the King. This excitement was on 4 wheels. The Cub Scout troop of Rutland held their annual Pinewood Derby competition. As STCN's Harrison Stever reports, the students had a chance to showcase their handiwork.
The kids love this. This is one of the premier events of scouting. We do a lot of other fun things for sure, but this is something that the kids really get up for. They're talking about it for months before, and they're going to be talking about it all year long until it comes around next year.
Scott McCalla, one of the judges and father of one of the racers, talks about the Pinewood Derby that happened last Friday night.
It's where the kids get a very simple kit. A block of wood, 4 wheels, and 4 nails, and they have to put together their own original car and then race them.
These kids had a blast at this year's annual Pinewood Derby, but these weren't just kids, they were Cub Scouts.
It's all about developing youth, developing leadership, developing kids to, hopefully go on to Boy Scouts, but also really to give them a lot of character building activities. They participate in the community. They do service projects even at this level. They create a lot of things. They learn and they grow together in the pack and in their dens. It's a wonderful, wonderful program.
Maxwell, a former member of the Cub Scouts and son of McCalla, talks about his experience at the Derby.
I felt really excited going into this because I've done pretty well over the last few years. So, and this is all about fun. So
Maxwell and the rest of his fellow scouts didn't leave without a prize.
I actually managed to win a trophy, and there were a lot of awards. There were trophies. There were medals.
Harrison Stever, STCN.
This is not the end for the derbies. There will be a district derby in Rutland later this year.
Sam Pelkey was a student from Mill River who passed away 3 years ago. His mother, Cindy Pelkey, set up the annual Sam Pelkey Blood Drive held at Mill River Union High School. Yesterday, hundreds showed up to donate, and their goal of 100 pints was exceeded by 1. If you ever want to donate for a cause, visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS.
The Fairhaven Scholars Bowl team is raising funds to go to nationals. Why are they going? How will they raise money? Zachary Cannell has this report.
The Fairhaven Scholars Bowl team is going to Atlanta, Georgia in April to compete in the nationwide Scholars Bowl tournament. 8 of their best students are going on this trip.
Zachary Quinnell, Zachary Carabello, Virgil Van Gilder, Jacob Wilcox, Charlie Cacciatore, Zachary Carabello, Emily Clement, Aaron Lang, sure if I got them all or not. But there's 8 kids going, myself and a lady, Trevor Reck, because his mom was going to be our lady chaperone. I think that's it.
To cover airline tickets, hotel rooms, and food, each student has to pay $100 to the Scholars Bowl program. To raise more money so they can go for as little as possible, they are having a dance on the 21st of March, and they hope to win the NAQT tournament, which has a cash prize of $600 for the winning team.
Money for this endeavor since January. We have got $250 from the Castleton Lions Club. We had a really highly successful raffle that we ran on St. Valentine's Day where we made over $1,500. The Fairhaven Booster Club, God bless those people, they gave us nearly $1,800. And with what they gave us from last year for last year's effort, they have given us over $3,000 in 2 years for these academic tournaments.
The community has been very generous to Scholars Bowl, providing over $3,000 in donations to the program. While it has been a rather bumpy road for the team to come this far, the students are ready and willing to go to Atlanta this April. This is Zachary Cannell, STCN.
The Scholars Bowl team thanks all those who have helped them to get on their trip. It's getting closer to that time again when we lose sleep, but the sun sets a little later. It's daylight savings time, taking place on Sunday morning. So before you go to bed, make sure you set your clocks forward an hour. The time change takes place at 2.
Roughly 20 students from the area had a chance to show off their STEM work in front of hundreds of spectators. Over the weekend, the Rutland Robotics Competition traveled to Nashua, New Hampshire. 40 robots battled it out in the arena, trying to collect the most points by stacking these totes. The 2370 team has been working since January on building this robot.
With this, it gave me a place to use what I knew and develop upon that and learn more. And Dan was great because he taught me and guided me along the way.
The event was full of energy as the robots battled for the top spot. The event was all about teamwork.
I really want to be an engineer, so it really gets me more experience on building.
The Rutland team finished 27th out of 40 after having a splendid couple days.
Coming up on the Rutland Update, the weather is still looking cold for the rest of the week. Hear more about it right after a quick break.
Plus, the Rutland High School Theater Department travels to Connecticut to compete in a one-act play. What prizes did they walk away with? We'll be right back after this break. You are watching STCN.
Stafford Culinary Arts Bake Shop, you can get a variety of foods for a great price. From soups and salads to sandwiches, breads, and pizzas. The bake shop also has desserts and a variety of beverages. The bake shop is located on the first floor of Stafford around the corner from the Dollhouse Restaurant. All of the food that is being sold is prepared by the students of the Culinary Arts program. Where can you find what the bake shop is selling? Visit the Dollhouse Restaurant page on Facebook and Instagram. The bake shop is open Tuesday through Thursday from 11:30 to 1 o'clock.
At Belizia Salon, you can get your haircut at a price that you can afford. Haircuts that start at only $11. Belizia Salon is run by dedicated students of the cosmetology program at Stafford Technical Center. The students are well trained. Belizia Salon provides full salon services. Come and have these students put their skills to practice.
We just want to make you feel better than when you came in.
To schedule an appointment, call 770-1055. Please stop in for an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Rutland Update. I'm Kevin Richer, and this is a look at your weather forecast for the Rutland area over the next couple of days. Take a look at the forecast today. Not that bad out there. We're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. Temperatures getting up into the 40s, a lot warmer than what we've been seeing. Winds southwest at 9 miles an hour, and we only have a 10% chance of precipitation. Moving on to the forecast for night tonight, we're going to be seeing cloudy skies out there, getting down into the teens low, 14 for your low. Winds west at 10 miles an hour, and we do have a 20% chance of snow. Moving on to the forecast for the day tomorrow, we're going to continue to see cloudy skies, and we're not going to be warming up. 14 for the low tonight, 19 for the high tomorrow. Winds north at 8 miles an hour, and we do have a 20% chance of snow. Looking at temperatures for the state of Vermont, we are mainly in the 30s, but here in Rutland and Springfield, we are seeing 40 for your high, 36 in Bennington, 39 your high up in Middlebury, 37 Montpelier, Burlington, the cold spot 33 in Newport. Let's take a look here at your 5-day forecast. And as you can see, we are warming up today, cooling off for tomorrow and Friday, but then we're going to be warming back up into the 30s for the weekend, but we could be seeing some snow Saturday into Sunday. Cloudy skies for your day tomorrow, 19 for Friday. Partly cloudy skies, 23 for your high. Not really too bad out there. Going to be feeling nice with the sun out there. Saturday, we are going to be seeing some snow showers, 33 for your high, so we could be seeing a mix in some places. 17 and snowing for your night on Saturday. We could be seeing anywhere from 1 to 3, maybe even 4 or 5 inches of snow. Then we're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies on Sunday, 36 for your high, so it's not going to be too bad of a day. Coming up next, Randy Field is going to have a look at sports. Stay tuned. You are watching STCN.
Welcome to Digital Arts. This is a place to be if you're creative and want to explore a career in the arts.
Hi, I'm Megan and I'm focusing on illustration.
Hi, I'm Eli and I'm focusing on computer animation.
Hi, I'm Brianna and I'm working on digital photography.
Hi, my name's Justin and my focus is game design.
Talk to your guidance counselor to schedule a visit.
I'm David LaRoche. I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts, and my major is history with a focus in secondary education. Everyone's like a family here, so everyone's looking out for everyone else, and everyone's in your corner, and it's pretty nice seeing everyone wanting to see you succeed.
Welcome back. I am Randy Field. Rutland Raiders basketball team made it to the Division I semifinals at UVM on Monday. The number 4 seeded Raiders played the number 1 seed Rice. The Raiders would fall 54-35. On Monday at the Berry Auditorium, the Proctor Phantoms played the Twin Valley Wildcats. The Wildcats were up at halftime 19-18, but that didn't stop the Phantoms as they would push through to win 39-35 and play for the state title on Saturday. Woodstock and Otter Valley went head-to-head in Division II matchup at the auditorium on Monday. Undefeated Woodstock would set the pace for the game as they would go on to win 75-57. The Mill Rivers women's basketball team won their first ever state championship last Sunday at the Berry Auditorium. And that is it for the looks at sports in the Rutland area. Stay tuned because we have more of the Rutland update after this quick break. You are watching STCN.
In the video communications program, I get professional experience by being an anchor on a live TV newscast.
I get to pursue my passion in creating videos of my gameplay.
In video communications, I get to use top-of-the-line equipment just like the professionals do.
I chose.
I chose. I chose.
We chose video communications, and you should too.
Students have the opportunity to build homes from the ground all the way to the finished end of the house. Students have an opportunity to learn a skill, use power tools, and develop skills that help them either to build homes of their own or to help others build homes. Here at Stafford Technical Center, we build real houses for real people and sell them for real money.
This past weekend, the Rutland Encore went to Hartford High School to compete in the One Axe Festival. 5 schools competed for a chance to move on to states.
Students had set up everything before the show and planned everything out.
I always enjoy festival. I like being with the students and having the students have the opportunity to meet more students doing theater.
During the day, all the schools went to workshops of all sorts. Encore hosted one for costume making with newspaper and one with circus practice.
You use one hand and the other person uses their outer hand, and whoever has 2 starts.
They competed with their show, The Circus of Life, and they did indeed become one of the winners.
And this year, they are going to be hosting the State One Act Festival, co-hosting the State One Act Festival with Castleton State College.
They will be moving on to states along with Rutland's sister school, Twin Valley. Ariana Catalier, STCN.
Thank you for watching the Rutland Update on STCN. You can catch the Rutland Update live every Wednesday at 11:40.
For all the latest news, weather, and sports, visit us online at staffordonline.org. Have a great day.